What's up, guys? So it's finally here. UFC 241. Man, I've been waiting for this event since the day it was announced. To me, this is going to be the best event of the summer, and God, I cannot wait for it. This kind of events make my week last forever because I'm looking forward to it so much that. And I'm just gonna say real quick. So now I'm using my Instagram page to also post all my picks. So since I only always covered and talked about the main card and a few prelims, if you ever want to see my entire pick, just look at it on my Instagram, and I will leave the link to my Instagram on my in the description of this video. So this is the main card is a rematch of Cormier and Miocic, and just so I can show you real quick, the first time these guys fought was at UFC 236 about a year ago. Let's see, where is it? UFC 230. Oh, so I can see it right here. UFC 236. Oh, it was a bad one. It was a bad one for me as far as picks, but wait, what? Oh, no, it was 226. UFC 226. Yeah. Let's see real quick. Wasn't a 7 of 11, just decent, but yeah. So my pick for that one back then was Cormier to win by decision, but he actually won by TKO round 1, which was crazy. I thought that if somebody was going to win by KO round 1, it was going to be Miocic. So this time, my pick is actually the same. I have Cormier winning, but I have Cormier winning by submission round 3. I think that the way how Cormier fights, all that pressure, all that weight, he knows how to use his weight. The Olympic level wrestling that I always talk about, it's going to be too much for Miocic. And if Miocic does not finish him by the end of round 2, I think round 3, Cormier takes over and takes him down and submits him. For anyone that says that Miocic is a good wrestler, Cormier is a way better wrestler. But this one is, I will be careful on this one because this is when I was talking about the puncher's chance. This is a fight where for sure a puncher's chance could very well happen. Especially that first round. That first round is key for Miocic if he wants to win. Even the second one, I don't see a repetition of the first fight where Cormier gets the knockout round 1. But I see Cormier winning submission round 3. I'm like 70-30 on this one because I for sure give Miocic a very, very well-deserved puncher's chance, and those happen all the time. But Cormier by submission round 3. Then this one, Diaz versus Pettis. I have Diaz by absolute striking clinic. And the factors that make me pick this one, a 3-year layoff for Nate Diaz. This guy hasn't fought since basically 2 years and 11 months when he lost to Conor. He's not an up-and-comer anymore. He's not a young kid. Pettis is younger. I always talk about him, Nick Diaz, Gilbert Melendez. These guys never evolved. They're the same guys that they were 8 years ago. Very good boxing, good cardio, good jiu-jitsu. But heavy, he relies on his boxing, and he relies on stepping heavy on that right leg. If Pettis has done his homework and saw how Conor fought him, he's going to throw leg kicks over and over because Rafael dos Anjos did that to Pettis. Ben Henderson did that to him. Conor did that to him. And Pettis is an amazing kicker, among the best kickers in the UFC. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a combination of Pettis throwing leg kicks and body kicks. If this was a 5-round fight, I might lean over towards Diaz, maybe. But being a 3-round fight and Diaz being on a 3-year layoff, I have Pettis by TKO round 2. It could be round 3, but I think it's going to be either a leg kicks where he just drops him, or maybe like a liver kick. But I have Pettis KO TKO round 2. I'm like 85-15 on this one. I mean, would I be fully blown away if Diaz was to win. No, but I would be kind of shocked, to be honest, especially with all the things, you know. And he doesn't have one punch knockout power, so it's not like, so I don't even give him that puncher's chance. So yeah, Pettis killed TKO round 2. Then, oh man, this one too. Yoel Romero and Costa, both guys that are, in my opinion, juicing, but haven't got caught yet. And I don't care. I mean, I should, but in this case, I don't care. So the first thing I'm gonna say is 42 years old. I mean, unless this guy's some sort of specimen, this guy should be way past his prime. He should have been retired by now. I mean, who other 42-year-olds in the UFC? I have no idea. The thing about Romero is that he stands still in front of you. Like, this guy does not move. He's standing right in front of you, hands up, chin tucked, and what he does is he waits, and then explodes. In that explosion, he goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds and might throw 2, 3, 4 combinations. Costa doesn't really fight like that. He pressures you and he throws combinations and just starts swinging. Not like a brawler, but like very technical, very powerful and fast. Again, kind of like the first fight with Cormier and Miocic. Very well deserved puncher's chance. On this one, I'm also 7-30, and that 30 is the puncher's chance. If Romero catches him with a clean punch, Costa and any human on the planet will get knocked out. So I'm always careful with these guys that have one punch knockout power. But I mean, Costa, I think he's the faster, much more overall more explosive. I mean, Romero has explosion, but they're short and quick. Overall, Costa just doesn't let you breathe. And his last fight versus Uriah Hall, even though he won, Uriah was using that jab perfectly. He was landing that jab over and over. But I don't ever see Romero doing that. Like I said, his hands up, very defensive, and then explodes. But I got Costa, killed TKO round 1. Then Sadiq, Yusuf, and Benitez. Another kill TKO round 1. And Yusuf, I just think that every second that this fight's, it's on the feet, it's going to be a striking clinic for Sadiq, Yusuf. Whatever little wrestling that Gabriel Benitez have showed in the past, I don't see it working versus this guy. And Yusuf has really good takedown defense. I think it's going to be one of those where Moog is going to be a little bit gun shy because afraid of the and that's going to like force him to do takedowns, and Yusuf is going to stop it and eventually catch him. But I got Yusuf, KO round 1. And I'm going fast, guys, because I want to make this video quick. At the end of the day, I said this before, the results are what matter. Doesn't matter if I take an hour or 2 minutes. My picks at the end, the results are what matter. And then Bronson versus Heinisch. I have Heinisch by decision. I think his grappling is good enough. His grappling and overall defense is good enough to keep the fight standing. And I see him much faster than Heinisch. I mean, faster than Bronson. Well, I definitely... This is another one where I give Bronson a puncher's chance, but not as pronounced to like Costa and Miocic. But overall, he for sure has it. I mean, he dropped Machida with a single punch, which it was out cold. But I think Ian... I don't think this will be a very good fight. I think it will be a very pace... how do I say it? Like Heinisch will be on the defensive side, but he will do enough to get the decision. So I have Ian Heinisch by decision, and on this one I got Corey Sandhagen and Asansa. I have Sandhagen by complete total domination, but decision though. Asansa is not a guy. It's not a guy that gets finished easily. Well, Moraes is a special type of dude, but even his fight with TJ, while TJ was juicing, he was able to survive. I think Sandhagen, and then the only thing that I was talking about, 37 years old, 5'6", 7'7", 27, 5'11", 71. I think he's faster, more dynamic, more explosive, and we have seen nothing but amazing from Corey Sandhagen, and I think it will be shown here. I think he avoids any sort of grappling, keeps it standing, and just dominates and get a solid 30-27. So that's it, guys. Just a quick summary. Cormier by submission round 3. However, huge puncher's chance for Miocic. He could get the knockout round 1 and 2, and so I give him a well-deserved puncher's chance. I'm 70-30 on this one. The puncher's chance for sure. Diaz by KO TKO. I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a liver kick or just TKO by leg kicks. Then Romero versus Costa. Again, I have Costa by KO TKO round 1, but again, this guy, very well-deserved puncher's chance. I'm also 70-30. That 30% is that puncher's chance that he has. I mean, I've learned that over the years of this. Yusuf versus Benitez. Yusuf, KO TKO round 1. I think he keeps it standing and absolutely destroys him in the stand-up. Bronson versus Ian Heinisch by decision. And I have Corey St. Heaven by decision. And like I said, I'll leave the link to my, well, not the link, but my Instagram username, and I'll have my entire picks by maybe Thursday, Friday. All right, guys, have a good one.